Hello my dear students, today I'll take the same chapter, there is second chapter, polynomial. Polynomial, last day video I have given some information, whatever announced by our CBSE board. We have seen that some part of that chapter reduced, deleted for this session, okay. So that parts are there. What factor theorem and remainder theorem related concept you proof, and one identity was there, x cube plus y cube plus z cube minus 3xyz equal to 0. In this session that one deleted, but I am telling now of that chapter I will show today very important factorization, and these are very important. You must continue the video so that you can get the correct knowledge. You have knowledge, but with that little knowledge you may not appear all the types of sums. So today I will give you the special trick how to handle this type of questions and different type of questions. So I am going to show the exercise question today of class 9 chapter 2 polynomials. Okay guys, today I am showing you few sums from exercise 2.5. As polynomial is an important chapter, you try to understand this one, how you will do this sum. You may know this sum, how to do, but I am giving you the tips how you will make it easy to do. First of all, you see what is the question given? X plus 8, x minus 10 by using suitable identity. In my last video, I have shown different types of identity. Even I have verified that one, how this left hand side and right hand side equal. That also I have shown. But today I am showing how to apply this identity. Okay. In case of this one, you see x plus 8, x minus 10. First you write the questions x plus 8, x minus 10. We are considering this one is say A and this one is B, and x to remain x. So we know one identity is there, that is x plus A into x plus B equal to x square plus A plus B into x plus AB. Is it guys? We know that identity, that is x plus A into x plus B equal to x square plus A plus B into x plus AB. Okay. Then how do you break this one? By using identity x square. You see x square. So this one first you write x square. Then plus, as it is plus is there in the identity, and A means what? A means plus 8 and B means minus 10. Accordingly you put. Okay. And x is there plus A into B. Now what do you write? A means 8, and once the minus sign is there, you must use bracket. Then bracket minus 10. You don't write this one 8 into minus 10. You never write this way, okay? Two symbols you cannot write this way, okay? So means we must use their bracket sign, okay? Now x square means x square, and 8 minus 10, that is plus minus 2 getting, and as plus sign is there, plus and minus become minus, okay? Minus 2x minus 80. So I think it is very simple to understand, no? Each and every one you can, any type of this, by using this identity, any type of questions can you do now? Yes. Okay, alright, very good. And next one, let's start. Okay guys, next one. It is also by using the identity to find the products of 95 and 96. It is only number. But in case of using suitable identity, one thing you remember, you must use their identity, okay? Otherwise, you will not get mark, okay? You can do multiply, you get the correct answer. But as it is condition given by using suitable identity, that means we have to use the identity. How do you use first we have to break this number. So once you break this number, one thing you remember, as we know the identity x plus a into x plus b equal to x square plus a plus b into x plus ab. So means these two number must be same. These two number must be same. So how do we make it same? So as it is 95, we can write this one 100 minus 5. Okay? And as it is 96, we can write this one 100 minus 4. So you see these two are same. A and B, these two may be different, no problem, because A and B, these two constant number, it may be minus 5 or 4, whatever in the questions are there. Accordingly you break it, okay? I think this second step is clear to each and everyone. Is it? Yes, very good. As it is x, you write accordingly x square means what? 100 square plus minus 5 and minus 4 into 100. And next one is there minus 5 into minus 4. This step is clear. According to this identity, you put it accordingly. Then 100 square means what? 100 into 100. We are getting this one. And minus 5 minus 4, that is what? Minus 9. Minus 9 into 100, of course, minus 900. And this one is plus 20. Now only do minus this one, 10,900 means what will get? 0, 0 and 1, then 1 carry 9. And plus 20 equal to 1, 2, 9, 1, 2, 0. Okay, is it a final answer? If you multiply also, you will get same answer, but you have to use the identity. And once you use identity, you don't forget to write this identity. In each and every sum, once you use identity, you must write identity. Otherwise, you will not get full marks. Okay? Let's come next sum. Okay? Okay guys, next one. It is most important. Keep attention and you understand it properly. Okay? So you see, one identity is there. First I am writing the identity so that with this identity only you can understand. One identity is there, a square plus b square plus c square plus twice ab plus twice bc plus twice ca equal to, we can write a plus b plus c whole square. I have shown this identity in my last video. One identity is there, a plus b plus c whole square equal to this, even this one equal to this. Okay? Now you break according to this identity. How can break? As it is 2x square is there, so that in how do you break a square form? 2 square root we can write root 2 because root 2 square is 2 and x is there x. Okay, you write this one getting same. We cannot change the question. Whatever there only you can make it same only. And instead of y square, you write y square and 8. 8, how can you write it in the square form? First time breaking, how do you write 8? So out of this 2, 1 can take it out of the square root. And this one is 2 is there. So how can you write this one? 2 root 2 z. 2 we are getting from pair of this 2 and this 2 root over form. Okay? Then z square, okay? Then formula is there plus sign, accordingly write plus. Twice a means what? Root 2x and y means there y. But one question is there, as it is in the question minus sign is there. So definitely out of these 3, one must be minus, otherwise you will not get minus. Okay? So how do you decide which one is minus there? You see, out of these 2 terms, you see x is there and in this term also x having, okay? So if you consider that x is minus, then automatically both one will get minus form. So we can use their minus root 2x. Why minus? To get it in the form of minus. But once you change this one into minus form, as it is squared is there, nothing will be changed. Okay? Now that way you can break. Is it clear? Why have you used the minus sign? Because of having minus is there. Now you are getting minus, no? And next one is there, 4 twice a means what? Minus root 2x, and twice bc. B means what? B means b is there, y, and c already we break, that is this one c, a b c. Then next one is there plus twice ac, that is 2 minus is there, minus root 2x into 2 root 2y, is it? So according to formula we can break this one, clear? So now you see a square plus b square plus c square, and accordingly you just check whether matching or not. Then twice ab, twice bc plus twice ac is there. A means this one and c means 2 root 2 z. Okay, now you match everything, matching with this identity. Then we can write there minus root 2x plus y plus 2 root 2 z. Okay, so I think it is very clear to you. What do you think? Is it clear? Okay, fine, very good. Next one, I will show next one. Okay guys, next one, it is very important for your exam. Okay, first you look at the expression what is given. 27 p cube minus 1 by 216 minus 9 by 2 p square plus 1 by 4 p. So whatever identity matching with this, I am writing it first. Okay, we know one identity is there, a minus b whole cube equal to a cube plus b cube, a cube minus b cube, a cube minus b cube minus 3a square b plus 3ab square. Okay, I think each and everyone you know, because of that type of identity already I have explained in my last video. So just we are using how to apply this identity. Okay, with the help of this identity, you see right hand side it is matching with this, no? It is matching. Now we'll break this one. Okay, as it is 27 p cube, how can you break into a cube form? 27 cube form, there is 3. P is there, you write a cube form. Then 116 is there, you break it into cube form. 208, then again by 2, 54, then by 3, that is 18, then by 3, 6, 2, 3. So how many 2 there? 1, 2, 3. Now how many 3 there? 3. So that means we are getting out of thrice 2, we are getting, we will take only 2, and out of thrice 3 we will get 1 3. So 2 into 3, 6. We can write in the cube form 1 by 6 cube. I think it is clear how could break this one. Okay. Now next one is 3a square b. 3a square means 3p square, and b means there 1 by 6. 3a square b plus 3ab square. A means what? 3p, and b square means 1 by 6 square. After writing this, now you check 27p cube, 1 by 216 getting. Then if you break this one, 3 and 6 cancel 2, and this one getting 9p square matching, and this one once you break, from there getting 1 by 36, and it is 9 getting. So 9 and 36 if you cut, getting 4. Matching this one and this one 100% matching. So we can, by using this identity, we can write there 3p minus 1 by 6 cube form. Okay, because of this one equal to this. Okay, so with this sum I am going to conclude this, complete this chapter. But still you have chance, if you find any problem, any extra sum, any difficult sum from this chapter, if you get, definitely you just write down in the comments box, so that next video I will help you to how to do this sum. And one thing more I am telling, you just complete the video properly so that you can understand it properly. And those who have not yet subscribed, definitely you don't forget to subscribe. Okay, thank you. All the best.